All right, protect yourself at all times, and we are on it. Ron Futrell here with the latest edition of the Vegas Sportscast for Monday morning here. Big Sunday in football yesterday. Raiders look good. Actually won at Miami. Did what they were supposed to do. 3-point favorites. They won by 3. So with that, talk more on that in a moment. The NFL's got a game tonight. Also, Golden Knights, Vegas Golden Knights playing at Toronto tonight. They've got Toronto and Montreal tonight and tomorrow. So how cool is that? I mean, they're playing the two premier teams, 2 of the original 8, 2 of the premier teams in the NHL, and, of course, north of the border being in Canada. They won at Ottawa on Saturday with an early game, an 11 o'clock Pacific time start. Today against Toronto, 4 o'clock start for that. Max Legacy in the nets after that win over Ottawa. We'll see what he can do if he can string 2 in a row together. Power play work. They won 3 out of 5 on the power play. So the Golden Knights look real good against a very good Ottawa team. Ottawa was 1 win away from going to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. So that's how good that Ottawa team is. Toronto started out the season real strong. They've hit a bit of a skid right now. But it'll be good to watch Austin Matthews tonight. Watch him from Toronto. He's the new 19-year-old kid from Arizona who's the hot shot in the NHL, number 1 draft pick. Just great to watch. He's got 10 goals, 8 assists in the first 15 games. Think about that. 18 points in 15 games. That's close to Gretzky-like, is what it is. I mean, he's getting in there scoring, averaging more than a point every game. And with 10 goals in 15 games, that's remarkable. That's just absolutely remarkable what he's doing right now in this era of hockey. He's Connor McDavid, perhaps with Edmonton. You got to put him up there, but as the great young stars right now. And by the way, the Golden Knights have one in Alex Tuch. Very good what he's doing, how he's playing. Shea Theodore, a couple of rookies there. He just came up, Shea did, from Chicago as a defenseman. But watch Alex Tuch, boy, big guy, can skate well, great puck presence. Does that make sense? Puck presence? Yes. But okay, today against Toronto, 4 o'clock start for that game. And then tomorrow against Montreal, so taking on the Canadiens, the Habs. That's a 4:30 start on Tuesday. So a busy week. Right now, the Knights have played 5. After tonight, they will play 5 of their last 8 days on the road. So do the math on that. By Tuesday, 6 out of 9 games on the road. So this has been a tough road swing. They lost their first 3 games, but again, goalie issues. We keep talking about that. And we still have no word on when the main guys will be back. They're now in their 4th string goalie, and Max Legacy got his first win with Ottawa. So hey, they keep getting the job done with these goalies. Okay, somehow they keep getting the job done. The loss at Boston was not because of Max Legacy, but still waiting. Marc-Andre Fleury, of course, he's the face of this franchise with that concussion. Waiting for him to get back. Malcolm Subban, it's going to be a while for him this season, and Oscar Dansk sprained ankle, from what I understand, with him. So it'll be nice to get him back on the board again. So that's what's happening there with the Vegas Golden Knights again, 4 o'clock tonight against Toronto. Tonight, Monday Night Football, you've got a pretty good matchup, Detroit against Green Bay. Detroit has lost their last 3 games, so they're on a skid right now. But the Green Bay Packers, without Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, boy, they were the premier team, certainly with Philadelphia and now the LA Rams. I'll talk about the Rams in a moment. But with those 3 teams in the NFC were at the top, and now Green Bay without Aaron Rodgers. Who knows where this goes? Green Bay is -2 at home in this game. Tell you what I like. The total on this is 42, and I think both defenses struggle right now. So I'm going with this game going over the 42 is my pick on this one. As for the Rams, they looked just phenomenal playing at the New York Giants yesterday. They're for real. Sean McVay, their new head coach, 31-year-old head coach, has just been remarkable to watch what he's been able to do with his team. And Jared Goff is maturing at quarterback. And I don't think I'm a genius by any sense, and I'm usually pretty bad at fantasy football, but this year I'm having a great year with fantasy football, partly because I took Jared Goff and Carson Wentz, 2 sophomore quarterbacks. Carson Wentz, certainly with Philadelphia, what he has done. They won big yesterday over Denver. And Jared Goff and the Rams win big at St. Louis. Check that, at the New York Giants. And it's interesting to see what they've been able to do. But they put together the best offense in the NFL. And their defense ain't bad either with Aaron Donald. So the Rams could make some noise in the NFC right now. AFC, hard to tell. Obviously, you got to look at Patriots first and foremost. Pittsburgh's looking good, doing some things. I don't know who comes out of the AFC West right now. That's wide open. If the Raiders get things together, and they had a good win at Miami yesterday. I mean, they did what they had to do, made it happen. That was a good, solid win for the Raiders there yesterday. So, busy week in sports. A lot of fun stuff coming up. The Rebel basketball team opens its season. We'll talk more about that. Coming up, I'm heading over doing a story on 8 News Now this week on Frank Hawkins, former Raider running back, went to Western High School, then went to Nevada Reno, and is now in the pot dispensary business here in Las Vegas. So rather interesting, and going to do a story on him. See that later this week on 8 News Now. We're also running that on our Raider special that we run Saturday night. 7:30 typically is when that airs on Saturday night. The Sword and Shield Zone is what it's called. So, we've got all that stuff happening. Should be a fun week. Enjoy it, everybody. Ron Futrell. And here with the Vegas Sportscast. Oh, tell a friend, okay? We don't do a lot of marketing, a lot of advertising, just social media and word of mouth. So tell a friend, let people know about this. Quick 10-minute max daily sportscast to give you the latest on what's happening here in town. And we typically do a long version once or twice a week, myself and Bill O'Donnell, so we're going to jump in and do one of those at some point. So we'll get that back together again and make that happen. But until then, we've got these. You can download us on Google Play, on iPod Touch. Let's see, where else? Well, of course, on an iPod Touch. But what I meant is iTunes. You can download us there. You can also download us on, iHeartRadio is where we're at. You can go to our websites, thevegassportscast.com, to get it there as well. So a number of different areas, or my website, ronfutrell.com, to check it out there. So that's the latest, that's the greatest, that's the way I see it. I'm Ron Futrell. Enjoy now, everybody. Have a good day. Have a good Monday, everybody. See ya.